So one day I'm out for a drive and I think to myself, why does this Apple Watch cost $1,000? It doesn't do much. This thing should only cost $10. I mean, price doesn't make a difference, right? So one of these watches costs $10, the other $1,000. Which one is which? Should be easy to tell, but if you can't, then this video might be just right for you. $10 watch, and that is the Apple Watch right there. Now, we're gonna compare these two watches. I've used this watch for a bit. I've got a review, and this one I just bought just now because I thought, what can this do differently? In this video, I'm gonna compare toughness, features, and usability. Let's do it. Let's compare these two side by side. Let's go into the apps. That button on that one and same button on that one. Similar sort of apps. Heart rate, all the usual stuff, phone calls, activity. Let's try this one versus this one. Looks like they're going for the similar sort of effect. Works pretty good. We got the heart rate monitors here. Let's see how these actually work. In the gym now, so it's time to test the heart rate monitors on these two things. So this one right here is the cheap one. People say the heart rate monitor is off on this one, and obviously that's the most expensive one, so that'll be the standard to check. Let's see what the difference between these two are. Got 81 there, and this top one screen keeps turning off. Unless it's not even measuring it. I don't even know what the hell this thing's doing. Oh, apparently I have to click the heart rate thing for it to actually start doing something. You see the Apple Watch is already reading, and the Apple Watch constantly reads as well. I'm gonna see what this one's doing. 101 versus 99, that's pretty close. 94 and 100, it's up by about 5. Not too bad. Let's test out the sport capabilities. Similar workouts to scroll through. Check this button on the side. Side button, press. All the exercises are there. And I've got the same button mapped on this one. Or do I? No, this one. There we go, exercises. So indoor run on that one, and this one just says running. So let's click that and click that. And let's check the differences. You can find the review of this treadmill on my channel as well. It's kind of shit, but it works all right. You can see there, they both have the zones. Zone 1, 92 meters versus 0.09, so the distances are the same as well. This thing's annoying, it keeps turning off, I don't know how to keep it on. Heart rate is the same, basically off by a few like before. 7 calories there. 6 calories, it's basically the same thing as well. 100 steps. I don't think this one's measuring the steps, funnily enough. One thing you'll notice the difference in this video is this watch you can see really nicely on camera. You can see that, you can actually see all of it, see nicely. The screen stays on, it looks good. This one doesn't even turn. Okay, sometimes it turns on, sometimes it doesn't. But it doesn't look good on the camera. See that? All the colors and stuff it's picking up. Maybe I'll try to turn this brightness down. All right, I take that back. I changed the sleep time to 30 seconds, even though it doesn't have an always on feature. And I've turned the brightness down. Looks like you can see that slightly better now, but it's really nothing compared to that. But obviously we're talking about $10 versus $1,000 here. Can you actually tell the difference between these two? I put the same face on both of them. They're both looking pretty similar. One looks significantly more expensive than the other, but the other one doesn't look like it's $10. $10 versus $1,000. So for 1/100th of the price, it doesn't look like it's a 1/100th of the price difference. So So you can see, waterproof out here in the rain. They both seem to be working well. Not the best test. It needs to be submerged, but it's good. Both of these watches have magnetic charging. We got this charger and we got this charger. This one obviously goes on this one. Actual proper magnet charging up. And this one goes on this one. Looks like it's refusing to go that way. Looks on and it doesn't hold it. But that's charging too. So that's it. That's pretty much all the testing I'm going to do with these two watches. $10 versus Apple Watch. A longer review of that is available in a separate video. This one's got a lot of features. This one has such basic stuff. It's not even worth looking into it too much, but at least the stuff that it does do is similar to the Apple Watch. So, you know, for $10, it's kind of shit, but it's not really that bad. So, I don't know, worth picking up if that's what you're gonna buy. But if 10 to 1,000 is almost as good, that means if you probably spent like $100 or so, you'd probably get a really decent watch. I think there's brands like Garmin and stuff like that that sell all these sort of smart watches that do basically the exact same job as the Apple Watch. The Apple Watch is only better if you use all the extended features that go further than just being a smartwatch. Essentially, it's like an entire iPhone on your wrist, which does make a difference in some ways. But if you just want basics, Apple, you know, not Apple stuff, you know, smartwatch stuff, $100 watch probably do the trick. But if you can only afford 10, it's interesting how good it is for $10. But I'll probably stick with that.